The permanent secretary in the office of the Prime Minister Pius Bigirimana appeared as the first witness to pin the interdicted principal accountant in the OPM, Godfrey Kazinda. During the proceedings, the anti-corruption court ordered the state to avail the defense with the necessary documentation in the suit against interdicted principal accountant in the office of the Prime Minister Godfrey Kazinda to enable them prepare for the trial. This was after the defense team led by Mark Dusman Kabega disclosed to the judge that the state had ignored the application to have the documents. Judge Justice David Wangotsi subsequently ordered the state to avail the defense team with the documentation. The defense team also said that Kazinda is indisposed and requires 10 days of rest. The trial could not therefore kick off after it received a medical form from a prison warder, Wan Nabagala. The judge set December 10th as the day on which Kazinda will take plea, while on 7th to 11th January next year, the hearing will commence. Kazinda is currently in Ruzira prison after the state swore an affidavit to deny him bail on 9 charges in which he allegedly abused his office and forged signatures of the permanent secretary for cash withdrawal authorization forms. Also in the same court, the former State Minister for Health, Captain Mike Mukula, continued to submit his defense, in which he is tasked to explain the whereabouts of up to 210 million shillings that was allegedly pilfered from the account of the Global Alliance for Vaccination and Immunization. His lawyers asked court to acquit his client, saying the prosecution has failed to prove the charge of embezzlement as per the charge sheet. On the contrary, the prosecution led by Public Prosecutor Sydney Asubo has asked court to convict Captain Mike Mukula as charged, saying it has ably discharged its duty to show to court how Mukula stole the said cash. Mukula had earlier said that the money was requisitioned for the First Lady and Minister for Karamoja, Janet Museveni. He produced copies that showed that he requisitioned the money for the First Lady, arguing that the fact that the State House signed for the money clearly spells out that he had no control over the funds. The trial chief magistrate will give her ruling on notice. Report compiled by Yunus Ntale.